Welcome back. Now, the astute amongst you may notice some issues along the way.
I love the way a subway smells. Combination of garbage.
That's all I'll say. I had some problems with the recording, so
in the heat of summer.
I think I've sussed it all out now. But yeah, some funny things have happened. And now we're ready to go! We're ready to roll. I'm wearing a diaper and I'm ready to go. It's kind of a private joke amongst myself and my girlfriend.
Pajamas. Well, God rest his soul. It's a good thing he never ratted on us.
Yep.
Jackie, whoa, you do good. Thanks a lot, son.
Yep. Okay. Now remember that guy down there and George up there? I figured out.
Don't care about those trolls.
Well, I do. So no, I figured out where it is. I actually need to go that way to sort them out, to the Lower East Side where Aunt Sarah lives. But at the moment, I'm carrying on with the main plot. So I'm going over to my favourite part of the entire game. Actually, the part I like least, my least favourite, the bit that I absolutely detest, followed by my favourite part. Kind of amusing that, isn't it, that the two are together.
Luck isn't just luck. It's preparation meets opportunity.
90% of business's attitude.
Well, I got my opportunity. Jury's out on whether or not I'm really prepared.
I want that jumper.
One thing I know for sure. This is my path to the men who killed you.
It's a big nose, doesn't it?
There's no way in hell anyone can stop me from paying them back for what they did.
It's also a very determined young man. Hey, Taylor.
I think I just figured it out.
Really?
No.
Speaking of stuff, anyway, do you remember I said that as you progress and the demon arm becomes stronger, you can lift cars? Like this one right here. Nah! Well, look what I'm going to do, because I'm so nice to them. I'm going to park their car for them to make it safe. Yes, I am. Aren't I a sweetheart? And then I'm going into the church for one of the most awkward. Well, let's leave it at that. It's awkward.
You can't control the darkness. You're in no man's land.
Is that a fact?
You gotta work out how to get back.
Yeah. I have my ideas.
Any ideas now, Jackie?
Yeah, the gunfight you have in here is.
See, they weren't inside my mind. I was inside the mind of the darkness. That's where it's vulnerable. It's where I gotta go back. That means I gotta top
let me
myself
get this
again, but
straight.
This time, I'm gonna take Eddie fucking Schroed along with me for a ride.
To make the darkness my bitch and to put it in its place, I'm not going to punch it in the face. I'm going to punch you in the mind. Sense, mate?
Well, I see you came alone.
Punch it directly in the brain.
I knew you'd keep.
Notice how he still escapes from that.
Go ahead. Put it on the altar.
Yeah. Well, anyway, when it lets me. Yeah. Found the best way to deal with this is, just for those who haven't figured it out yet, it's an ambush. Shocking, I know, but the best way to deal with it that I found is to stand here, continually spawn yourself a gunner, send your gunner down there to deal with the enemies and attract their attention, because whilst they're focusing on the gunner, they're not attacking you. Grab those four guys with the black hole first. So like I say, just send your gunner down and keep spawning new ones every chance you get. And then just stay back here and use the altar for cover. But it doesn't always work, as you can see. Sometimes they're able to... But will it become her? By the way, foreshadowing. Remember that drill? I think the gunner's female. But the gunner has two advantages. First of all, well, shoot things at a distance. Secondly, it attracts their attention. Thirdly, I think it's female, so it's more amusing than the others. I don't know why the gender should matter, but it's more amusing anyway. I think the comments it comes out with are definitely more amusing than the others. At least in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. It's a matter of personal taste, I suppose. Comedy, isn't it? Accounting for taste and all that. Medically speaking. Come on, go down there. Go on. Go on. What do you want, Nog? What do you want? What do you want? Unfortunately, the gunner, it takes a moment for the gunner to actually put her gun out. You see, he has to draw it and then aim and stuff, so limits her abilities, kind of, I'm pretty sure. Whoa, 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 whoa! Where did that come from? Thanks for the help! So, I suppose you could call a light killer or a berserker, or yeah, whichever one you want. I just happen to prefer the gunner. Yeah. To each their own, as they say. If the light killer works better for you, then use a light killer. Oh wait, that's not gonna dirt. Proper dirt, no. Yeah, I'm gonna throw it back. Did you hear that, by the way? It's Scrotum complaining about people calling him Eddie. Whoa! Wait! Ah! They have. Oh! I've done this a couple of times now, and I don't usually have this problem. It's just sometimes you do, and sometimes you don't. Oh God, that was annoying. I was almost done then as well. I mean, I had like maybe, come on, I had like maybe 3 more people to kill that would drop down, because it's the guys that drop down that are the problem. Those ones there, those are the real problem. Anyway, reload once I had the chance. Put some of the guys up there. Yeah, I've just found personally that the black hole is the one that works best for me, but whatever works for you, of course. Everybody's different. There we go, having that problem again. I have a cat in my face, which isn't helping all that much. And my commentary is really suffering because I suck. Go figure. You see, this is why it bugs me. Sometimes I can just breeze straight through without a problem, no problems at all. Other times this keeps happening. And I can never tell which version I'm going to get, to be honest. Sometimes I do really well, sometimes I don't. And at the moment, I'm not doing all that well. Pretty much all she wrote, really, isn't it? Can't even hit that guy. Alright, thank you. Did I get him? Definitely? He's dead? He's dead. Can't get the guys up that side this time. I'm actually going to blow it up sooner rather than later. I think I'm going somewhere this time. We get? Oh, it doesn't matter. Whoa, 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 whoa! Ah! Where the hell did he come from? Ah! Losing my patience here, as you may have noticed. Sorry about that, folks. Get one thing sorted and I start having problems with something else. Typical, huh? Bugs me that the darkness takes so long to come back out after you've used up your energy. I don't know if you keep hearing that type noise, but that's me actually trying to call the darkness back out.
Well, turn the damn floodlights on. You can't do that shit in the light. And don't fucking call me.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm at it again. I'm not doing all that well this time. Well, hey, you came to see me fail. You came to see me rationalise and make lame excuses, so there we go. What you came here for, isn't it? So that's what you're going to get. Lame excuses. Masses of them. You can, if you want, of course, use your creeping dark and go out and grab the bodies, which can be useful, because obviously you get more health and stuff that way. You refill your darkness energy faster. But I wouldn't advise it personally. Unfortunately, though, if you don't get any of them, you don't get another chance to. Sure, they all vanish. They do vanish pretty much straight away. Oh my goodness, still alive. Good. Also, the weapons as well, you don't really get a chance to pick them up, so unless you want to risk running out. If you're on one of the lower difficulties, it's easy. It's, you know, if you're on normal or easy, it's actually extremely easy to do. You can just breeze through this, but I'm something of a sadist. I like subjecting myself to playing the game on hard rather than on an actual playable thing whilst being watched. And yes, I do mean sadist. I know that it's a masochist that tortures themselves, but it's not just me that's being affected by this. You are as well. So yes, I am a sadist. Ha 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 ha! You see my evil plan now. Yes, you get what I need. I think I'm almost done. I'm pretty sure I got everybody that drops down now, so shouldn't be that many people left. Should be pretty much done now, actually. Ouch, he went a long way. Eat him? No, can't eat him. Anyone else? Yep, somebody up there. Did I get him? I think I got him. That corpse out. No, it's a different one actually. There we go, non-one. Is that the last of them? Anyone else? Anyone? Anyone at all? I'll bring that one down. There we go. Right, now I'm doing pretty well actually. In fact, I think I may have actually finished it. No, I can't have yet. Must be at least one person left. But who and where? That is the question. Come on! I actually want somebody to attack me. Where are you all? No, seriously, where are you? Fine. Put a black hole. Oh, there he is. Put a black hole there completely on instinct, just because. And turns out that's where the person was. Yeah, there we go. We're done now. Took a wee bit longer, but to be honest, flashbangs are a weakness to anybody. But it took a little bit longer than anticipated. But, nah. Say that again in English, please. Okay, now that I understood, but the rest of it, could you repeat that in English, please? And here we now have, finally...
Well, welcome back to the land of the living.
My favourite part of the whole game. Look at the eyes.
Don't get used to it.
They're almost reptilian, aren't they? Yeah.
Okay.
Big man.
Now,
look at his ears.
Tell me. Who helped you out on the hit at the Turkish?
Not telling you, so no.
Oh, what's the matter? Helpless without that screwy shit you've been
Oh, no, no, no. Now I'm really dangerous.
Isn't it? You're mine now. Let's get creative. You don't have to talk. I'm gonna have fun either way.
Nope.
Give me that power drill.
Sure thing, Eddie.
It ain't Eddie, you fucking moron. It's Captain Schroep.
Oh, shit, sorry. Sure thing, Captain Schroep.
Captain Scrope. Remember what I said about that drill?
I'm going to tell you how this works.
You tell me who helped you out on the hit at the Turkey's Baths. You tell me who saw the briefcase.
Yeah, not gonna
You
happen.
play ball and you die quickly. Otherwise, you get little holes drilled in the pain centers of your brain. And believe
Nasty,
me,
huh?
I've done this work
You know, I actually
before.
like this
You might
section
think
so
you're a
much.
tough kid,
It inspired the opening, the
But I
prologue
made Paulie
for my
real
first
nervous.
novel.
That little turd is so paranoid, I gotta keep him in a safe place until the heat dies down. Now say your prayers. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners now and at...
Mother of God.
I'm not a
That's a good
Christian.
one, boss. I mean, considering the shipment we got coming in.
I'm a
Well,
Viking.
don't tell him, you stupid shit!
What's the difference? Who's he gonna tell? Won't make any difference if he knows about the...
Do you think if he
Said we
moves his
was gonna
ears fast
waste him.
enough,
Oh,
he'll
yeah.
actually
We're gonna
take
waste
off?
him. And if you say one more word about Mother of God, we're gonna waste you next!
Easy. All right, all right, all right.
Here it comes.
Here you go.
Here
Now
it
then.
comes.
I feel a little discomfort.
I love the way this builds up. Keeps you going quite a while.
Damn it!
I'm safe. I'm free. It's not going to manage it, but...
Damn it!
Uh-oh, what's that down there? Come on, I must be able to find a way out of this, right? Right? I'm going to pull some fancy maneuver now and escape just before he manages to do it. It must be.
Where were
Right? Or maybe not. Listen to this. That's the control pad. Still going? Nope. Hell of a time for this to happen. My control pad was fully charged as well. I made sure of it. Sorry about this. Every time. And normally it would still be, the controller would still be vibrating. Now it's still vibrating a little bit. But yeah, awkward timing. Awkward. And that, it's just the way, the whole scene, the way it's handled. However, anybody spot the problem there?
You'll die before you realize what I'm
There?
up to.
I think you mean there. And Starbreeze don't have the excuse of not being, not having English as a first language either.
I seen a man die of
She's a
shock
very
one time
ugly
before
looking
the
woman,
drill
isn't she?
even touched his skull. Lucky son of a bitch.
Display your power.
Not yet. But keep an eye on the shadows as I do this.
You realize no one's getting out of this alive, right?
Watch those shadows there. Next to Edward's throat.
You know, Estacado, I never did like Paulie Franchetti. If I didn't have to kill you, I'd buy you a drink for what you did. You low-life fucking rat bastard. Die, you fuck.
Nah. Not gonna happen. Real cocky now that you have me all tied up.
Keep
Kinky.
licking Eddie's ass.
Like
You
that
cunts.
Chinese zookeeper
Polish
that
sweet
wanted to save that monkey's life because it had a peanut stuck up its bottom. Like that. Has anybody heard about that
You
story?
sure did put the cat among the pigeons, Estacado. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That means you fucked everything up. Why? Now we gotta do what we gotta do. You.
I feel
That's it. That's all we gotta do. Get it?
Almost there.
Yes, darkness.
Almost there.
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah, tell them they're wasting their time.
Appreciate could ever make me talk.
Manny messed up your face.
Not as bad
I
as
wouldn't
yours.
want to be in your shoes,
Seriously,
boy.
that is an ugly woman.
You know, when Eddie gets that drill fixed, this'll look pretty cute in comparison.
Yeah, difference is nothing's gonna change you, honey.
Come over here. Lights in my eyes. I need some shade.
Face is pretty messed up, isn't it?
You caused us a lot of trouble.
Really?
No, stupid puppet.
Have it. Upside down question mark.
And that was the second time I died.
Yeah. Second time he died. That's how nails Jackie Estacado is. He dies twice. And each time just makes him angrier.
What you've done. Death awaits you. Lost in death.
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure of that. I know what I'm doing. Hey, Taylor.
The master will kill us.
Shut up. Unfortunately, out of ammunition.
Can you fail? What's best boost?
Fail! Could you imagine the darkness? The darkness itself hosting a YouTube series of fails. That would be pretty awesome. Is he still screaming? Oh, calm down. Could you imagine that though? The darkness like, check this fail. I come up with some really weird ideas. Ah! Death! I will kill you! I will kill you! Who's the part then? It's Lord Lightsaber Face! Lightsaber Face! Lightsaber in your face! Lightsaber Face! Nom 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 nom. Nom nom. Nom 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 nom. Ow! You shot me! Until I died. The death of being dead. The dead kind of death. I think. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. Light killer would be useful right about now, because there are quite a lot of lights along the way here. In fact, you know what, I'll take them out myself. Yeah. Yeah. That works. Kill the light, please. Oh, fine. Do it the old-fashioned one. Eat them and nom them until they are nommed. Why will you not break the light? Fine! I'll shoot it then. Nah. How do you feel about that then? Nah. 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 I can deal with you as much as I need. I can yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. And yeah. Yeah! Whoops. Yep, that didn't quite work. That did. Darkness refill. I put it a bit further away than I intended. That just made it go longer than usual. Unfortunately, I grabbed the heart too quickly. See, that noise there, that's me trying to summon the darkness and I can't. He's coming back? Huh. Interesting. I thought I'd eaten him already. You let me have this heart, please? Dear God, Sonny, thank you! Really so much to ask for? Ugh. Right, there we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Is that everyone? Is that all of them? Yep, that's all of them. Shut up, it's not. I'm stuck! Move! Shut up. I know what I'm doing. I know it's not the wrong way for several reasons. First of all, because I say so. Secondly, because you're a compulsive liar, you little... Yeah. Thirdly, because I played the game before, I know which way it is, because derp and derp. Plus, there's no other way for me to go, so it must be the right way. Yeah, you cannot argue with my logical logic that is made of logic.
Place to sleep, food and drink. Maybe a piece for protection.
Uh-huh.
I need a cannon shell. Need a little hope. I need to know why the darkness is lying to me. I need to see you again.
Yes, hope. Reminds me of something that a friend of mine has on her MSN, actually. The only thing stronger than fear is hope, or hope is stronger than fear, something like that. I find hope to be quite troublesome, actually, because it can so easily be perverted. It can be put before you, and they're not actually allowed to you, taken away from you.
Well done, old chap. His Majesties can never be of service.
Look at my guns, putting my guns in your eyes, man. Doo-doo-doo.
I need to find Anthony Estacado.
Yeah, I need to find
You know where
Great
he
Granddaddy.
went?
Well, it's all a bit hectic and whatnot. The Yank went off to the trenches.
That's all I
said he
needed
was
to know.
expecting
I'm going to do my
you,
little
said he
shopping.
was-
Oh, maybe not.
Getting things ready.
Did he just apologize? He did, didn't he? He just apologized for telling me what I wanted to know. I asked him a question. Shut up. I'm ignoring you. I asked him a question. He gave me the answer, the correct answer, and he's like, I'm terribly sorry. So terribly English of it, what crumpets and tea cakes and a nice cup of tea. Actually, that sounds like a really good idea. I really fancy a cup of tea right about now. I don't have my usual brand of tea bags, but
You've done a cracking good job, Jackie. An absolute bloody
has he
corker.
actually sewed somebody else's
Chaps can
head?
finally take the offensive. It's all
His
thanks to
eyes
you.
look uneven.
Look,
Is it just me, or did him and
I want you to
that
do
other
something
chap I
for
just
me.
spoke to?
I want you to take this to my wife, Mrs. Hazel Grove.
Yeah, this isn't actually as difficult as it sounds.
Tell her I loved her, would you?
Hmm.
Tell her Charlie always thought of her, no matter what time.
Okay. Random. That was quite bizarre. Says, when did I become so bloodthirsty? He's like, yeah, give this to my wife. Let me out there, chap.
Did you ever hear
And I'm
her
like,
scream
no.
and realize it was you?
Actually, yes, more on that in a moment.
Not you. Something inside you.
In your chest.
Something that has no right to be there.
Like an alien chest
Hear the
burster.
darkness. Crying foul because it knows.
Wait, the darkness is a xenomorph?
Gain control. Because it's afraid.
That reminds me, actually. I think there is a
Finally, you're
Darkness versus Predator comic. Or something like that. That'd be an interesting one to read, though. Darkness versus Aliens.
the tank, Jackie. Man the gun, I'm driving. We got some payback to deliver.
I know that there's a Predator versus Batman, and Batman actually takes the Predator in a fist fight, which is a bit OTT. But, you know, it's Batman. You know, I love this section. Not my favourite, as I told you, the other one is because from a narrative and cinematographic viewpoint, that stands out. But this is a very good section of the game. I know it's a non-rail shootery thing, and they're not all that inventive. I just like it. I think it's handled extremely well. It sets a good tone. It also has an interesting break from everything that's been going on already. It also reminds me a lot of Metro 2033, which is a game I really want to play again. In fact, I think I'll do a Let's Play of that at some point, and then maybe even do a blind of Last Light once that's released. It's also an achievement at this point for getting, I think it's 5 aeroplanes. However, you don't have to get them all in one playthrough, you can get 3 on the first time and come back and go again and get 2 if they do stack. But, yeah, Metro 2033, I've read the novel as well as playing the game. Actually read the novel first. As soon as I heard that it was based on a novel, I went and tracked it down. The sequel, Metro 2034, which apparently Last Light is closer to the novel of Metro 2034 than Metro was to Metro 2033. But last time I checked, which I accept hasn't been for several months now, it hadn't been translated into English. And you know what? Last Light was originally supposed to be released at the beginning of this year, wasn't it? It was delayed for some reason. having seen what they're doing with that game, it does look absolutely gorgeous. And 2033 did as well, but it quite clearly had some issues with the outdoor section in particular, obviously. Why am I talking about a different game? Anyway, I don't care. But it quite clearly was somewhat rushed with the outdoor sections. So I think what they're doing is they're taking a lot more time this time to make sure that everything is the same quality. But I'm wondering if maybe they're waiting for Metro 2034 to be translated and release them in conjunction, maybe? Or perhaps they'll do a special collector's edition that has a copy of the book included with it. I hope so, that would be really awesome, actually. I'd like that, a special version of it with like a cover taken from the game or something. That would be pretty damn cool. Hey, if you're listening to this, THQ, take my idea and do that. Come on. Make me happy if nobody else. Another thing I like about this segment is look at the bullets. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. I keep meaning to see if you can actually bounce them down corners to do damage to the enemies that way, get ricochets and stuff. But, yeah, I'll get out of that. I really should probably get into the habit of logging out, but I don't want to. Why should I? It's my Let's Play, I'll do it however I want. That's a pretty cool skybox. Not the best I've ever seen, but it's a good one. Yeah. It does look impressive. It certainly highlights the tone. I've seen some that are much, much, much better, but that's a pretty good one. Fail. Where did you learn to drive?
Man, I thought we were goners there for sure.
Well, we can't because I'm inside the mind of the darkness and it won't let me die because if I was dead, it would die, so that was kind of a silly thing to say. You should know that, great-great-granddaddy or great-granddaddy or whatever you are, or granddaddy or whatever you are anyway. You should know that. You were the one who brought it into the family, apparently. Still not 100% sure how that works. Because surely it's supposed to go from one family member to another throughout time, ad nauseum, what I want to call it. But there is kind of something in the second game which kind of explains how that could have worked, but it still doesn't explain how it actually did. It leaves some plot holes. There's also the fact apparently Jackie was with his dad until he was about 5 years old, which it isn't referencing this at all. They just say he was in the orphanage. But I suppose that one can be forgiven because they never explicitly say what his age was when he went into the orphanage. And obviously he was alive. His father was around long enough for the parents that they knew who his dad was. I wonder what happened to his mother. I'm sure that will have been explained somewhere in the comics. I don't remember reading that section. I may have read it and not remember. It's been a while. I really must read the comics again. I'm going to start doing that tonight. Start reading them again. Read all of them. Read up. Catch up. Ah! Oh, look at his face. Is it just me, or does it look like Shai Hulud? Kind of does, doesn't it? Looks like one of the Arrakis desert planet. Like one of the worm people. So does that make Jackie a Fremen? I'll tell you what, I had so much trouble with that the first time I played it. Pain in have it. It was a pain in the something unpleasant. Yeah. Something like that. Alright, Anthony. This is my middle name as it happens, although I don't pronounce it as Anthony, I just pronounce it as Anthony.
That was a ride, huh? I think I see it, Jackie.
Yeah, whatever. Have a black hole. I don't really want to talk to you right now. Boring me. You're boring me. You're boring me. When did I become so jaded? Seriously. Now, that gives me an idea, actually. Now, this is why games should go to the PC. Mods. Now look at the two tentacles. Have you noticed? The one on the right, that head on the right there is the one that always gets the hearts. The one on the left never gets any of them. So the one on the left, forever alone.
What if you get to the end of the line?
Because it never gets it.
I mean, what then?
Then the one on the right,
There is a way out,
troll face.
and I just can't find it yet.
Now imagine that as a mod.
Or maybe
Modding them so you have forever alone and troll face as you two darkness
the darkness.
things.
Or maybe I'm just walking into a trap.
Or both, Mr. Estacado. Have you not considered the possibility that it could be both? And why not? Why is it suddenly so much brighter up here than it was when I first, on the other screen? Never understood that. One. Did I get both of them in that thing? I got one of them anyway. No, I didn't get both of them. The other one's still around here somewhere. Ah! It's shooting me! Shooting me! Shooting me! Where is he? Ah! Rabbit! Yeah, where are you going? Ugh. Good for you. I just died. You very pathetic fail. Yeah, I've seen enough hentai to know where that's going. God, that was... Yeah, that was pathetic. That was seriously pathetic. Right. Oh, that guy's still alive. Get him. Shoot him a couple of times just to make sure he doesn't stand up. There we go, all good. Now I'm going to do this in style. The black hole next to my head and a dude being flicked around. Oh, that was a good one. Yeah. Derp. Boom! Ba-doom! Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. What is going on with that gun? It's done that every time I've played this section. I've no... Not just do double flips in the air. I have no idea why it does it. Really. If it was a mistake, you wouldn't be so... condescending, actually, yeah. I know you're trying to make it seem like an entreaty, but it's just your entire attitude makes it extremely disingenuous. Did I get him? No, I didn't. He's the one who gives me the most trouble as well. Oh, he's back up. Already? Got him. What about the other guy? He's probably standing back up now. Right. Yep. Got you too. And you. And you. No, apparently not. Got you now. Okay. No, he's still alive. No, he isn't. At least not for the moment. Him. Ah! Don't get stuck on scenery, that's how you end up dead. Times like this, I wish for no clipping. What the... Ah! Yeah, they do that sometimes. They've been known to stand up just as I'm about to eat them, much their faces. Eat his heart. That guy down there gone. Is he up here? Eat your heart. That guy gone? Yeah, I think he's gone. Oh, that dude up there, he's stuck over the watch above. That's supposed to happen to him quite a lot, actually. Which is cool. Because it means it takes him longer to stand back. He can stand back up. Oh! Piffle. But it takes him longer to stand back up when he's like that, so... Now we can make a move. Go and put the darkness back in its place. Teach it that it is my bitch now, and I will punch it in the bitch. Sounds like he's sounds like he likes the idea of that one. He was having a private moment with himself there. Let's do it in style, man. Fire a black hole! Fire! Badoosh! Kind of disappointing, really, isn't it? Yeah, considering you were just giving like a, I beg you! Your words don't really hold the weight that they used to, matey.
I'll put your teeth to the grindstone.
Uh-huh.
I'll tear your mind.
Uh-huh.
I'll boil your eyes.
Put it on YouTube. I'd get a lot of hits if that actually happened. You'd probably also be arrested repeatedly, but, you know. Already did, mate. Her face exploded. And the fact that you're saying this now, it's what they call a 12th-hour plea. Not the 11th hour, no, this is the 12th hour. The point where you know you're already lost and everything is over and you're still just desperately clinging to life. Or something like that.
This is the heart of the darkness.
The heart of darkness.
It's where the creature dwells.
Is that a fact?
I think this is the end of the line.
No, because there's still another chapter after this. In fact, there are 2 chapters after this. So, it's not quite over yet, Jackie. Now, here's something I wonder, though. Why are there a pair of pistols here?
This is not for you.
Oh, it's Jenny! Have a black hole. And you? Take my gun! The one on the left is lush. That's the one that fires that kind of big explodey boom thing, so it's not as useful as the one on the right, but it looks gorgeous. It's kind of like what the bolt pistol from Warhammer. It's kind of like one of those. But yeah, I now have only 3 things, see? Nah, I'm giving away my darkness powers. I don't need them anymore, you hear me? I don't need them from you. Do my sexy dance on the chair. Give me my powers, come on. Like I said, I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going. I now have only 2. And there's another weapon there. Well, I'm going to anyway, because you cannot resist. And I'm doing my sexy dance on the chair, giving you my powers, Shamon. What? What of it? Huh? Huh? What? Huh? Huh? One more. Gonna do this one in epic style though, by do my sexy dance on the chair, giving you my powers, Shamon. Took me freaking ages to figure out what to do here. I think that they put those guns there deliberately because they want you to shoot at it, and if you start shooting at him, Death Metal Jackie, if you even have your weapons drawn, he just murders you. So you put them away. You do this. Yes, I can feel them. They suddenly vanish, and then you're like,
This is not your life anymore.
tough. I'm taking it back. I am. I did. What are you going to do about it? You are my bitch now. I have punched you in the mind. I gave you a mental bitch slap. And I love that smile. Puts it in its place. Epic style. By epic, I mean epic. I'm not incorrectly using that word.
But Jackie, with Each life you take, I grow closer to owning your soul.
And that's why I say epic. The battle for somebody's soul, that is epic. Lawn chairs are not epic. A failure can be epic. But this whole thing, this is truly epic. Hey, Jenny. Speaking of which, you know how they have the two kids? Well, I found out recently that the kid, Jackie, is voiced by Nolan North, who went on to voice
It would also be neat if I had a clue
Adult
what you were
Jackie
talking
in
about.
Darkness 2.
I'm just saying, where's my flying car?
Spain. No, Japan,
We have them
probably.
by now.
They're
Spain by
called
default.
planes.
Answer to that sort of thing.
No, I mean a car you could park in your garage.
Probably Japan.
Now, when I was a kid, I was going to invent a flying car.
Then why didn't
So
you?
why didn't you?
Well, I got sidetracked.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. It's a full-time job being a sewage worker. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
A sanitation technician.
That
I
bugs me.
should have invented a flying car. I would have made millions.
But
Sanitation
every time you try to
technician.
invent something, it turns out like shit. Remember that robot you made?
What?
What was it called? The Robomatic 2000?
What's wrong with
It
being
was
called a
3,000
janitor?
actually. It would have worked fine if I had some operating capital.
Seriously,
It was made out of cardboard.
what's wrong with being called a janitor? Why do people have such a problem with it? Why can't you just be a janitor? It's nothing to be ashamed of. It's actually a very noble profession because you're keeping the cleanliness sustained for people who can't do it themselves. They don't have the time to do it. How is that something to be ashamed of? That should be something that should be applauded. We should pay them more, not less.
Through the midtown.
Anyway,
With a guy
that
who can't
politically oriented rant,
my brother.
I think that's a good place to end it. So until next time, thank you for watching.